Guys, let's talk about Makerere's 41st position in Africa. So, according to an article 2 days back by Daily Monitor, it was saying that Makerere University has fallen from being the 8th university in sub-Saharan Africa in 2024 to being the 41st university in Africa, and it tied with 31 other universities. Now, this information was from Times Higher Education, which is a UK-based organization. So there was an exchange of emails between Makerere University and this organization, and it replied with clarification on Makerere University's 2025 Africa rankings. This letter has 4 main points, but then I want to talk about 2. The third and the fourth. The third says the number 4 position, the number 41 position stated in the article is inaccurate. Institutions within each band are listed alphabetically, but not based on score. Then the fourth says the article has conflated the World University Rankings 2025 and Sub-Saharan Africa University Rankings when comparing the Makerere University's performance over time. On fact checking, this is what I found. So this is actually true. When you go to the Times Higher Education, when you go to the rankings, realize that Makerere was in the 41st position tying, but then even the next position was not the 42nd, it was the 70 something position. Even when you scroll up, you see that there are so many universities that were tying. Now the next position was not, let me say, the second universities were tying, 3 of them were tying. The next position was not the third, it was more of the 5th, something like that. And the other thing is, what they are comparing with is actually not accurate, because if you're comparing with the sub-Saharan Africa, but the sub-Saharan Africa is different from Africa. That is something you need to go and check out. Then if you're comparing ranking systems, it's better to compare the same ranking system, or the same ranking systems, though different years. That is maybe the World University Ranking System of 2024 and 2025. You don't need to go to another system and you compare them, And then the other thing is, after Makerere clarifying, I went and checked what other ranking systems are talking about Makerere University, and this is what I found. So there is the QS World University Rankings, and it says Makerere is corresponds to the 30th or 40th position in Africa, and in the world it is in the range of 901 to 950 global band. Then there is Center for World University Rankings, and this is saying that Makerere is in the 13th in Africa and 912th position globally, and it is the best in Uganda. Then there is another one, the EDI rank, which says Makerere University is the 7th in Africa, then 819 globally, and it is among the top 5% universities in the world. Guys, do you think Makerere University has deteriorated from last year to this year, or there is an improvement? I need to know what your thoughts are on this issue.